No. No. Propaganda? What you mean? What's up, Mr. Potato? What's up, Mr. Potato? What the hell are y'all talking about? Those are weird ass people. The internet just never sees them. Highway. Yeah, I'm homeless. What's up? Welcome to my homeless journey. Which highway I'm next to? I'm next to a busy one. I lost a job. It was hard to get another one. Lost my apartment. Had to give up my car. I was making payments on it. I didn't have a home. I had an apartment. So yeah, I've been on the streets ever since. There's not much to elaborate on. I lost my job. I couldn't find one in time. I was behind on rent. I kept getting behind on rent. I lost my apartment. I was making payments on the car. Lost the car. And ended up on the streets. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's probably just kids. It's Sunday. Children be out of school with the nonsense. It was a warehouse job. A lot of layoffs, baby. I am 39. I don't think so. I'm having a hard time believing that. But thank you so much. Yes, I'm always looking for work. And on top of that, I do Uber Eats on my bike. And I do content creation. I monetize on YouTube. I get a check every month from YouTube. I do my Uber Eats. That's my dog. Don't mind her. And there you go. Well, I got plenty of skills. I can operate machines in a warehouse. Shit. And I could do music production. No, this tent was only $100 and something. So you can't really do much with that. I don't know why you think a tent. I know there's expensive tents. I was working when. You want to know something funny? The first day I was homeless, I went to a job orientation, and the orientation was canceled. It's not for lack of trying. And then while looking for other jobs and doing interviews, they called me like I think 2 to 3 months later and said, "Hey, you can come and work for us." 2 to 3 months later, while living on the street. So, if it wasn't for me going on YouTube and starting the live stream, I would have been starving. I wouldn't have a tent, my first tent, and yeah, I've been up shit creek without a paddle. Hey, good morning, Miss Bless. I'm trying to tell you, I've said the story a million times. It's really not that complicated of a story. I lost a job. When you lose a job, you can't pay rent. You can't pay your bills. I fell behind on bills. You can't live in an apartment. Can you give a glimpse? Yeah, come on. I'll show you. Let's go. Let's go outside. But it's really straightforward. It's not like a complicated story. If you're not working and you live in an apartment, you can't pay your rent, they're going to kick you out. It's not like a very, I don't know how intricate you want me to get. I'm not going into company names. I'm not going into why shit happens. Stuff happens all the time. Some people lose everything in the blink of an eye. This is outside for you. This is my e-bike. When I was finally working my job, I saved up money. I bought this e-bike. That's my dog. This is my trailer that I haul stuff around in. This is the outside of my tent. That's my bathroom and shower. That's some trash I gotta take out, of course. An animal got in my trash and they dragged that back into the woods, so I had to get that. Fun times living outside. Yeah, this is it. In what way? I don't know. Like, what details do you need? I have links in my bio for if you wanted to donate or something, but what kind of details exactly do you need? Because I'm not giving out too many things like my location and stuff. I gotta keep this private. I'm in Florida. I'm homeless in Florida, and it's illegal to be even out here like that. Uh-oh, stop. Sit down. Hold on, guys. You trying to help me get a job. Fascinating. There's gotta be a child playing on the internet. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for the bullshit. No. No. Stop trying to chew up your leash. No. Weird ass dog. Anyways, anybody else got actual questions and ain't gonna act like a psycho on the internet? I don't know. So Sunday's usual hit and miss. Sometimes I'll get some chill people. Sometimes I get a bunch of kids playing on the internet. It's a weird day. It's a weird day. It's like a hit and miss. You just try to keep on pushing, you know. Follow me. A little crazy. What do you do? What's your channel about? I can't really go on people's thing during the last year. It's gonna stop me. What you do on your channel, baby? It's funny. It's a comedy. You're a comedian. No! Come here. Come here. Cookie, come. Ah. Me and your girl are funny. So you and your girl do comedy skits, I guess? What's up? Hey, what you doing? Bitch ass dog. Hey, no, no, get away from there. No. I'm from Florida, baby. Florida. Hey, leave it alone. I got you outside to use the bathroom while I'm streaming and play. Although they're trying to, no. See there, she bad. I'm about to get her regulated. I'm getting you a shot collar. See how you like that. Bzz. I gotta go and fetch a pail of water. I got a secret spot where I can get water so I can bathe, wash some clothes, wash my ass. You know, blah, blah, blah. It's a little slow today. Hey, come here. Here, Cookie. Here, Cookie. Here, Cookie. Come on. Come on, Cookie. Come on. Goofy ass dog. But yeah, and pick it up soon. I'm gonna go. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna get you better trained. You're not listening to me. That's what you ask me. I'm gonna start drop kicking you out here. All right. Come on. No. shit. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm Margaret. I was looking around. My bad. I didn't see you. I'm tired a little bit because Cookie. I think the end of this week I can take her to the vet, and I'm gonna ask them what's been going on with her lately, because she was barking off and on all night until 3 a.m. Now it wasn't straight barking, but she would wake up out of her sleep, and I would go outside. I can't hear what she hears, so that probably was an animal rummaging around. But she usually isn't that fucking ridiculous with it. So either that or she about to start another heat cycle, so they get psychotic. Not looking forward to that shit. Yeah, you see how she's like, I don't know. But even this morning when she woke up, she was whiny, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? She done ate breakfast. I done gave her water. She done went for her morning walk, which we get up at like between 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. So she's been on a morning walk. Right now we just chilling. That's why she's chilling right now. But I don't know. Fucking psychotic. She fucking psychotic, bro. You tired? Because we staying up all day. There's no napping today. That bullshit you pulled last night, the bullshit you pulled in the kitchen, I should have fucked you up. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what the fuck she got anxiety for. I got her stuff to chew on. We go outside all the time. But I think she's taking too many fucking naps or something. Because she's been having a hard time getting through the night lately. Like, usually she'll just go to sleep. But I think it might be her heat cycle coming back on. Because I remember her behavior was kind of erratic around the time her heat stuff was going. It's about to start. She was like a little fucking crazy psycho bitch. And in the last couple weeks, she hasn't been sleeping all night. Yeah, so I have to make sure to get her some calming. So I got her something to chew. She'll chew on something for a good minute because she's a heavy chewer. See, look how wild she is. Go. Now something got her hackles up right now. She just had her hackles up. Oh, great. I got right now, currently got it sitting at a 98 average right now. No, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I must be so the last project I did a video project for last Sunday that was due for last Sunday, and that I got that grade. It was 100, perfect A. And I was like, I know I didn't do that well on it because It must have been a lot of people just really fucking it up. So, but I got, I hit all the markers for the rubric, so that's just like he was really going crazy. Like, you did great. I was like, I felt socially awkward on that damn video. This is not something, I didn't want to really, talk about, I just kind of made up the stuff for the rubric, made it happen. I didn't put that much effort into that shit. But I made it in time. We got a perfect answer. Hey. Yeah, probably. I just feel like, but it's done, it's done. Yeah. The teacher's really cool. The teacher is stacked with degrees. He's got a doctorate already. He's working on his next one now as we speak. He's got, I think, 1 master's, a couple bachelors, a couple associates. The teacher's stacked with education. How you doing, Snowball? Sit down. She's gonna be Cookie's gonna be allowed 1 nap. She takes a couple, and I think that's really fucking her up too. And I'm gonna be wearing her ass out. As soon as I gotta go get my water and do some other stuff. And as soon as I get back, we running. I'm gonna have that bitch running for at least an hour. Then she's staying up. I'm gonna make her ass stay up. She get 1 nap. She's gonna do the 1 afternoon nap she does, and then after that. Cause she tries to try to doze off a little late in the afternoon. Nope. I'll let you do the afternoon, but not the late afternoon. I think that's what messing her up. Get down. Oh no, not Granny. No. I hope she gets better soon. Well, that's understandable, girl. You gotta worry about being late. Everybody got their life to live. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? I totally understand something like that. Yeah. It's stressful when, older folks get sick. Because that might be it. Yeah, much love to you, baby. Much love. I'm tired. My Cookie was up all night. Off and on all night. I'm thinking she got to use the bathroom. She really didn't. It had to be something out here because she was losing. Either it was people walking around late at night. There's an area that they be walking back and towards home, or it was animals. But she was losing her shit all the way up until like 4 in the morning. And I'm just like, I was up all night dealing with it. Oh, there's definitely got to be something else wrong. I don't know. It seems like the quality of healthcare has really gone down. it's like we've improved on a lot of things, but most of the time it seems like people just go be doctors for the money and not really to be helping people. It's very rare you get doctors and people like that want to actually do their damn job. Because what do you mean? She's been sick all week. It's more than arthritis. Arthritis don't give you colds and fevers. They full of shit. But the funny thing is, they were kind of like that in the 90s. When my twin sister first got diagnosed with cancer, it took my aunt that was a nurse at the time. She was like, so what was going on was my sister's face was swollen, like a part of her face was swollen, and they wanted to say it was some kind of flu or some shit. And my aunt came down. No, I think she was still living in where we were at the time. So she came over to look at my sister because she's a nurse. She works in. And she was like, absolutely not. Well, I'm going to take you to All Children's Hospital because my sister was like 2 or 3 years old at the time. So, you know, my aunt took my mom to All Children's Hospital. And when the doctor looked in my sister's eyes, he could see the tumor. She's not a complainer, yeah. Yeah, so when they got to the All Children's Hospital, the doctor examined her and looked in the eyes. He could see the tumor in her eye growing, like just see it there. So, you know, even back then they was with the shits. My sister was through so much shit. You know, the technology in the 90s was horrible. My sister, at her young age, she had to get spinal tapped. She had to do a spinal tap to make sure, I believe, to make sure that the cancer wasn't spreading to her though. And she almost passed away. They think what kept her going is because she was a twin. So they were actually having my mom go ahead and plan like final arrangements because my sister had stopped eating. She wasn't really, really trying to survive anymore. She was like, she just kind of gave up. And so, as they were saying, you might want to tell your family and friends to come see about her and all that. And my mom mentioned that, about me, that she has a twin sister, she had to bring me up there to see her for possibly the last time. And the doctors was like, oh yeah, bring the twin up here, because sometimes there's a weird phenomenon where when you bring your twin, up here in the hospital while the other one's sick, they try to want to improve. It just boosts their mood. It's a weird phenomenon. I don't know why. It's just probably just the deep connections twins have. So they brought me up there, and she started eating. She started, we started talking in our baby language, communicating, whatever. And she actually started to improve and just survived. Because they were about to start making final arrangements because she was really like giving up. She wasn't trying to eat or nothing. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. And luckily, my aunt was like, we didn't get a second opinion, or that really probably would have been it. She would have thought. And what's ironic, when the tumor formed again, we were 19 years old, and it started forming again. Like her body was actually shutting down months before. She started getting these black spots on her arm, and it was a point where my sister was literally, her arm was riddled with band-aids because she had formed these black spots on her arm. It was so awful. And it turns out it was like her kidneys or something shutting down. There's a side effect of that. Something major was shutting down, and it was because of the new tumor that had formed. And so she was really, when it started getting really bad, she was like, regurgitating, and she was having issues with judging distance. Like when it come to walking upstairs, she was hesitant. Like she couldn't figure out how high she needed to step up to one stair. Trying to walk into like a house or something. And my mom was like, and my mom remembers like she was kind of acting that way when she first got sick. So my mom took her to the regular doctor first. Yeah, true. That's why she pretty much needed that boost in her and wanted to survive. So of course my mom takes her to the regular doctor and tells the doctor, I think she maybe has developed another tumor because she's starting to show the signs like she did when she was younger, etc., etc. And she was also having like complex seizures. All this stuff was happening because the tumor was forming. And that doctor, the regular doctor, like, nah, it's probably something else. They literally trying to do the same thing they were doing like 15 plus years ago with the bullshit. And my mom knew better, so she was like, I'm going to go take her to All Children's. So she got a ride there, and they did all the what they need to scans, and they found my sister had a golf ball sized tumor on her brainstem. So all the doctors, all the specialists at the time, they had this big meeting because the last time she had a brain tumor, it was rare too. So they had this special meeting where they brought in all these specialists and tried to see if they could remove it. But at the time, the technology at the time wouldn't allow this. This is 2009. So even though technology has come far, and not far enough. Like probably today's time, there's a lot more stuff they have now. And they got, robots. They probably wouldn't be able to do better. Maybe, but it was a brain tumor on her brain stem. And, messing around with the brain stem, you could, paralyze somebody or incapacitate somebody and they would have to live the rest of their life. It's pretty much a vegetable, It won't take much. Sit. It won't take much to, And, the worst part about it, how she passed was, it wasn't even really the tumor that took her out because when everything's shutting down in her body, they put her on a to breathe, a trachea, and the trachea got infected. That's because she was supposed to live like a few more weeks. They projected her to live a few more weeks because they were planning on doing like a Make-A-Wish and having us be at a beach house for a week or a weekend because she loved the beach. She loved the beach. She liked collecting the beach shells, So they were planning on they would of course have like medical care there, but they wanted to, have us all at a beach house just to hang out. They were going to get all that set up because, they did all kinds of charities back then. But when they found out she had the infection in her trach, it was a rapid decline because her body couldn't fight infections much anymore. So she ended up passing like when she went in the hospital, I think she was there for maybe 2 weeks. And then she got that infection the second week and she was gone. It really was tough. The last time I even seen her was when we were at All Children's and my mom had to tell me like this is it for your sister. That was probably the worst thing ever. And I was so like in shock from it all that I really didn't even cry about it. I was just like, damn. But yeah. And then all the other bullshit happened after she passed. It was crazy. It's crazy how people let money just ruin. People for money will ruin other people's lives. I did have ironically, a massive headache that whole time. It almost felt like I was feeling the last bit of pain she was feeling. Because we always had this intuition between each other. I would even know if she's been in my room type shit. She would know if I've been in her room. It was a weird thing, twin thing. Because I remember one time, and my room we were polar opposites. My sister had OCD. Her room was spotless. Me, I didn't care. I was a tomboy. My room would be a wreck. But I would know if something was out of place in that wrecked ass room with shit all over the place. Papers and all that stuff. No, get down. Get down. But I was like, something's off. I'll go in my room like, that heifer been in here. It's weird. Well, duh, no shit. Don't be talking about my dog. Where the fuck these people come from? I don't know there's dog hair on my shirt. Ew, it's gross. It's just fucking dog hair. Yeah, Yeah, like I wiped my dog's ass into the thing on my shirt or something. Yeah. And it seems after she was gone, it was like I knew the moment I let she passed because everything just felt like lighter. I don't know how to explain it, but then because I remember I was like sitting in the bathroom and I just felt this lightness come over me, and then my sister got the call that my sister passed. It was like, damn, it was rough. That was a rough year. That was rough. It was rough after that too. But yeah, it was rough. No, sit down. Yeah, and I know it had to be rough to go going through all that and with the trach and stuff, with the trachea and all that. I'll be trying to exit out this bitch soon too. I didn't even go to her viewing. I did not want to see her in that way. I got pictures. There's pictures of her in her casket. Um, I've seen those, but I know if I would have went there, they would have had to carry me out. Somebody would have to carry me out that bitch. Mm-hmm. My older sister, so everybody else went. But the pictures I seen, oh my gosh, they should just had a closed casket because all that trauma to her body and stuff, she was like swollen. It was awful. They should have just had it. But my mom had her cremated, so she had a viewing, and then for anybody that wanted to see her body, she had a viewing. And then at the funeral, she just had pictures with her. They didn't even bring her casket in there. After the viewing, my mom had them just go ahead and immediately send her to get cremated. Yeah. Like being a country girl in a small town, there's nothing to do. I would go to viewings of people I really didn't know. That doesn't bother me. But somebody I know, I'm like, nah, I don't want to go. Or maybe like a distant relative that I wasn't really close to. I might go to be, you know. But there's one cousin. I met this lady a few times before. She was my cousin. Unfortunately, she was hit by 2 cars. The first car, they said she might have survived, but the second car was basically the finish. Now, it must have had to hit her main body because you didn't really see it on her face or nothing like that. But you could tell she went through trauma because she didn't even look like herself. But it was crazy. I don't think I went to my father's viewing. But they had an open casket, has a funeral, so there's that. You know what's so funny? I took a video of walking into my father's funeral. Now I got an older brother. He's junior. You know, we call him Tiger. His nickname is Tiger. So we go in there. My brother, he's severely bipolar. So he was already out the deep end. He wasn't taking his medicine. Probably was already drinking because he get drunk and high. He got like a psycho. But that's how my dad was too. He was when my dad got high and drunk, he was that crazy too. So my dad was pretty much most likely bipolar as well. But anyways, we get in the funeral. We lining up to go to the we do the procession in and see the body. And my brother's acting so crazy. So he gets to the casket where my dad's laying. I had it on video. So the lady asked, the funeral director asked if my brother could take off his hat out of respect, you know. My brother, crazy ass, bipolar ass, takes his hat and throws it in the air. And I'm just like, people were just like, and he was already acting crazy in the limo because all the kids and stuff and people got in the limo. All his kids got in the limo, and he was what we were talking. He was just talking and hanging out, you know, and he started picking up stuff in the limo and throwing it around. I ended up getting hit in the face with an empty water bottle. Yeah, that part too. They don't look like themselves because you know they gone. The spirit's gone or what have you. The light is gone. But yeah, he was throwing stuff around. We done paid for it. We can do whatever we want. We can party in this or whatever. I was just like, and I was just sitting there like, bro, this is not. Why didn't somebody get this motherfucker his medicine? Because he's really bad, bro. Like he's been in mental institutions. My brother he's been on police chases. Like I'm talking about, he's really bad off when he's off his medicine, off his bipolar meds. So, anyways, yeah, he's just throwing shit around, and there was like an empty water bottle. It was like one of the small ones, luckily. And I get into the face with one. I'm like, this is not even the time for all that bullshit. Sit down. Sit down. But yeah. So the picture of my sister in her casket, my dad's standing next to the casket, which is ironic. And then like a few years later, he's in it. But I didn't take no pictures with the casket. But yeah, the video of all of that happening, when I went to go find it, was all corrupt. The only thing to survive was the picture I took of him in his casket on my phone. And I still have that. I think it's on my Facebook stuff. But no, sit down. No. No. Yeah. But it wasn't him just being rude. It wasn't him being rude. It was just, he's mentally ill. And I'm gonna be real, my dad's family kind of enables that shit. You know, on one hand, they enable it. And on the other hand, they probably really can't do much about it because he is a grown-ass man. Willing to do what? I ain't flashing these titties unless you paying some money. But anyways, yeah, it was kind of rude, but he's also fucking office rocker. He was office rocker. The cheese has slid off the cracker. Hey Tony, thank you for the gold coin. Thank you. He was, you know, he was getting he was loopy. But yeah, all that footage of him, because somebody was asking for the footage, and I went to go find it. At first, I thought my stuff was messed up. This is like the earlier days of Google Photos where you can back it up to Google the email. So I thought the stuff was messed up. Yo, it's beautiful out today. But how you doing, Tony? Rent free? What I got to do for that rent? Y'all be leaving that out. Stop it. It's very beautiful out. But, yeah. They kind of enable that shit, though. They really need to be like... And, you know, at the end of the day, he grown. And it gets to a point where you need to... If he's going to keep continuously being off and on his medicine, he needs to just be institutionalized. But yeah, the video got corrupted. The only thing survived was a photo of my dad, and everything else about that day was gone. So it might have been just, I really chalk it up to my dad's like, don't be sharing this ridiculous shit. No. Go. Come on. Come on, get up here. Exactly. And what the problem is, he notoriously likes to be on his medicine for a while and be like, I'm doing good. I don't need my medicine. Off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. And you know, that stuff is detrimental also to your health, physically and mentally as well. You keep getting off and on those, because you know, he's on that powerful shit. He's on that. And you keep getting off and on that can fuck with your livers. That can fuck with, you can fuck with your organs like that, because that stuff is strong. And he keeps getting off and on that. I think he's going through a divorce now, because he's not even living with his wife. But yeah, it's antipsychotics, yeah. Peanut business, yummy. We do peanut butter. But yeah. I don't know. What's your house look like? Send me an email. I need to see, because if it look like somewhere I'm gonna get murdered, I'm probably not gonna go. You got a murder house in Carolina? I'll come and get you. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Listen, you know, being a woman on the internet sharing my life, that's kind of creepy, bro. I want to come get you and rub on your booty. Yeah, not staying on the meds can really mess you up. It just gets to a point. Like, there was a one time, this is, you know, way before I was born, I believe, or maybe I was really young. He's actually run a woman, one of his ex-girlfriends over, one of his baby mamas over. He ran a woman over, and she's been, you know, the effects of that she still goes through to this day. She limps. He ran her over. He ran her over. And back then, like, if he did that in today's times, he would have probably still been in prison. But back then, and this is one of the things I hate about my hometown. It's very small, so everybody basically knows everybody. It's a very small town. It ain't even 8,000 people in this town. It probably was far less when I was young. So instead of him, I think he had like a family member. So instead of him doing some time for all that, because that's psychotic, and he should have been put away for that for a while. He's not like the rest of his life, but you literally could have killed somebody. That's like almost vehicular manslaughter, attempted murder. So some kind of way, you know, the strings got pulled, and he didn't do, I don't think, any time for that. But I'm gonna look it up because I'm pretty sure his records are still out there. Because he got records. He got records out there. I'm gonna look it up. Just want a win-win situation. So how are you gonna win in this? Huh? It's very difficult to trust people, especially new people. But if you stick around, we shall see. Yeah, but yeah, he ran over a woman. She's been limping ever since. But he didn't do it. I don't think he did a single drop of time. But that's because he had like relatives working in the police and all that, and they tried to pull some strings. And he's really good at. He was at the time, I think, around high school age or something. And so he was really big into sports. And you know, they love protecting those guys that play sports. They be trying to get them. Cookie, sit down. Sit down. You know, they be trying to get them. You know, they be trying to get them to girl. No. But yeah, they try to protect them. You know, some of y'all may remember well, at least I remember a lot of those guys that play sports, they be you know, they supposed to be getting a certain amount of grades, and they'll have people do their homework and stuff, and so they can play football or whatever. You know, football is a big thing. I know, isn't she the beauty? Ain't my dog a beauty? Hey, Cookie. Come here. Come here. Ow! Come on, get up here. Come on. Bitch ass dog. Damn, I just realized we going into the 3rd week. Tomorrow is week 3 out of 4 of the class. This shit is flying. Hell yeah, we almost done with the first class. I'm so jelly. Me, I'm 35. The video, yeah, that's my cash app. Some people ask to help me out. Oh yeah, that's my cash app. And it's also my 2nd YouTube channel. I do music. And you put at keorabeatz, it'll take you to my music channel. Thank you, Primitive. I appreciate you. Leave that alone. Thank you, Primitive. I will. I know, right? I can't believe it. I was thinking about it last night. I was like, damn. Tomorrow's gonna be week 3. Holy shit. Before you know it, I'm gonna have my MacBook. And the next class is the start of the music stuff. You know, of course they're gonna have like a bunch of filler classes like English composition. I'm like, I don't need to learn how to write. I know how to write already. I'd be like, oh, AI. No, but I have sat on one when I was a child for a picture. Country shit. That's about as good as it got. I sat on a horse for a picture. And the funny thing is the horse really isn't even in the picture. I don't even understand the point. They could have just put a saddle on top of a beam or something and took that picture. It was weird. But I've sat on a horse. That's for sure. I remember that. That's one of my core movie memories. I was in preschool for photo day. I have to show y'all. It's cute. That look, I had like a cowgirl hat on and a vest, and I was like, but yeah, I was sitting on a horse. That's about as much riding as I've done. I want to learn though. And she's digging a hole right next to my feet. Bruh. Why is she digging a hole in my feet? Look. What the fuck? Look at my feet. What the hell is that? Give me that. Look at this. Nope, you don't get it. Now I got dirt all over my feet. Thank you for the YouTube stab worthy. Thank you for helping the homeless. I appreciate you. Less than 100 people. Damn. Sounds like my kind of city. Less people, the better. I appreciate you. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Ah, come here. Come here. Yeah, what the hell? My best friend at the time slapped his ass and it took off and almost fell off. It jumped a gate, never been on since. Oh man. There's always somebody ruin it for everyone. You want a nice experience. Ooh. I actually like flats more than drums, but I like both. Flats, I probably do. I really want to get out of Florida, guys. Florida sucks. Anybody want me? I might take some complete stranger up on a because I'm so tired of being in Florida. I'm so tired of being in Florida. I'm so tired of it. I really am. I might take a chance, y'all. I might take a risk. So you talking about that straw man? I know what that is. I know what you're talking about. You're supposed to be able to cash it out, but it's a lengthy process. What's up, Brass Monkey? I'm about to be YOLO at this point. I'm just tired of being in Florida, bro. Sis, I'm just tired of being in Florida. She speaks, child. What the hell is this dude talking about? Yes, queen and no queen. Stop. Sit. I remember this one time. I was on this website and this guy was, you know how the people be playing the internet games, like, you like my post, I'll tell you one thing I like about you. So I was like, whatever, I like the post. And this guy was like, sorry, no jigs, Jigs. I had to go Google what the fuck that meant. Apparently that's like another word, N-word type thing. I'm like, damn. Oh, hell no. I'm not doing that. I'm not working for ICE. There's a line that must be drawn. But yeah. Yeah. I was like, I had to look it up because I didn't know what the fuck that was. This is like, you know, I heard of the N-word, but I never heard of that to be described as a derogatory way to describe a black person. So I was like, I had to Google it. So what the fuck do you mean by jig? It was really racist. What's up, Christopher? Hey, good morning, Jessica. How you doing? There are ways to use its benefits. That's a good question. I love me a good conspiracy theory. But these theories starting to come to light. That's the scary part. They're supposed to be fun and to rattle your brain. Now these conspiracy theories are getting too real out here. We out here apologizing to the theorists when people called them crazy and all this shit coming true. But are we really surprised? Are we really surprised? It's been shown time and time again. People with power get cruel as fuck. Are cruel as fuck. They do the worst things. Conspiracy reality. You know what I mean? Like a lot of stuff that people are saying is going on is becoming true. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Shit's weird, crazy. Look what I did the other day. Fucking scraped my well, you can't see because of my cocoa skin. Fucking scraped the shit out of myself. Right here. So I'm finishing a bachelor's in music production. Now before y'all go crazy about, you should just teach yourself. I know this. I've been a music producer for 15 years. I'm going to school for a couple of reasons. One, to network. I'm trying to connect with people from all over. And, you know, you have access to that when you join the school. So I can talk to people, other music producers, other filmmakers and all that. So that's why I'm going back to school. Two, I need a new MacBook. My MacBook Pro died like late not last year, but late 2024. And I had it since like 2019. But it was pretty much full. I think that's what caused it. The memory just got fucked up and it got hot. So I was outside, living outside. So I need a MacBook and all that. And I'm trying to work on getting a living expense check since I am homeless on the streets. And I'm trying to save up that money to maybe even get a van. So oh, hell no. Nope, I already knew something was up. That's true. So I know some people like, you're getting a useless degree. It's not useless to me. I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to finish it. I'm trying to finish it. And I'm trying to network. And I need a new computer. And they're going to send you other stuff too. I just signed up for the full launch box. It's called a launch box. You know how a rocket launches in the air, launch box. And you get a computer you get a MIDI keyboard, you know, MIDI piano. You get an audio interface, you know, connect your microphones and stuff too. You get all the programs like I'm going to get Pro Tools again, which I'm excited about. So it depends because I'm not starting at the very beginning. So, and it depends on the program, but I think you have to wait about, like 3 months because I got credits. So I was starting basically in month 2. So next month is the end of this month, they're sending me a MacBook because, you know, I've already done most of the class, you know, so I'm not waiting this long. It's not useless to me. It's useless to you because you're not a music producer. It's not useless to me. Like I said, I'm networking. I've already connected with people, trying to build a rapport, trying to build some more clients, trying to build some collaborators. It's not useless to me. A music production degree is useless to you because you're not a music producer. It's not useless to me. Big difference. You're not going to get it. I am, and I have plans. Okay? Glad we can clear that up. All right, let me put her up. Cage. Cage. Get in the cage. Stop messing with stuff. Girl, what the hell? You get all excited for? Hey, Pikachu. Peekaboo. How you doing? Exactly. It's gonna work out for me because it's my dream and goals. Exactly. I know what I want. Now, that's what a lot of degrees. A lot of degrees may seem useless, but if you don't know how to work it, yeah, it is. You've wasted your time. The only time a degree is useless is the person that gets it hasn't done anything to really get ahead in life. That you don't just go to college to get a piece of paper and be like, oh, I finished college. You're supposed to be there networking. You're supposed to be building a network with like-minded people. You're supposed to be out here, befriending people because most of those people are going to be working in the industry or whatever. And, if you build a good rapport when you're in school and y'all graduate, they might be like, hey, I'm about to start a business, or hey, you're in my inner circle and this company is hiring. I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, if you don't use your degree, you just go to college just to straight up just do the academic part and finish it, and you haven't done any networking, yeah, it's useless. You wasted X amount of years. I've already got people. I've already been following people and they've been following me back. I've already been talking about stuff in the works. And I ain't even got my computer yet. What's up, Julie? Julie. Hey, what's up, LA Mod? I'm good. How you doing? But yeah, if you think any degree is useless, it's crazy. Hold on, I gotta change this around. Cause I gotta use the potty. Look at my doggy. Where are you from? I'm from Florida, baby. I'm from Florida. You doing all right? Hell yeah. Welcome to the live stream. Make sure to follow along my homeless journey. This is a positive journey. I'm in online school. I live out in the woods. I do whatever I need to do to survive. Besides, selling my booty cheeks and stuff like that. I don't do all that. But I got an e-bike over here. That's my e-bike. And I make deliveries on Uber Eats. I got a dog out here with me. You see, I hand wash my clothes. That's why I got my soap out here. But I'm doing everything I need to do with dignity and class. You on the West Coast? Hell yeah. I'm not. Did you just come in here? I'm on the toilet. Anyways, we were just outside playing. If you rewind the live stream, I just started the live stream where we're outside playing. So calm down. You know what's irresponsible? The person I got this dog from, their dog had a litter of puppies that they couldn't afford because they were homeless on the streets. Instead of getting their dog spayed or neutered, they got a dog running all around getting multiple dogs impregnated. That's irresponsible. Okay? Yep, on the toilet. Yeah, I got an outdoor toilet. It's a bucket with a toilet lid on it. How long has it been? I don't know. Not that long. I'm going to do some stuff today. Yes, it does make me better. It does make me better. See, you're up there talking about the dog. The dog's got food. She got vitamins. She gets regular vet visits. I've had that dog for actually a year. I had this dog for a year. I've had her since she was a few weeks old. The homeless man that was on crack gave her to me. Didn't sell her to me, gave her to me. And I've been taking care of her ever since. You brand new to the story. You're not even trying to ask any questions. You just see a dog in a cage, which I'm trying to control because she's not spayed. I plan on getting her spayed because I'm finna travel to the United States. I'm not finna have her out here being capable of having puppies. That is irresponsible. Sitting on the toilet. But the dog's 80%. No, it's not. You literally came in when I was walking the dog. You a hater. You gotta get out of here. There you go. Bye. I got tired of that bitch anyways. Thank you, Fitz. Yeah, but y'all would have a problem if I just had this dog running around freely getting pregnant, right? Y'all really got to pick your battles. Hey, Kim, what's up? It's not the poverty channel, but welcome to my poverty journey. welcome in. But yeah, y'all got to relax with all that. Oh, poor dog stuff. The dog is fine. Poor me. Shit. Y'all can be caring more about animals than people. Exactly, Snowball. Y'all better ask the people that's been here. None of that even makes sense. What? Their statement doesn't even make any sense. Just because people are worse don't mean you're doing good. What does that even... That's what I say. Just because you're poor doesn't mean you're broke. It's some goofy shit. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so you missed the whole part about the dog already being homeless, right? Did you just forget? Did it go into the ear and out the other? I literally said that I got this dog for free from a homeless crackhead whose dog got pregnant because they weren't even, well, for whatever reason, you know, they probably can't afford to get the dog spayed or whatever. That's whatever. But their homeless dog got pregnant and had puppies that they couldn't take care of. So this crackhead is handing out puppies from their litter. So you miss all of that. But you have a problem that I took the dog in, and it's coming up on a year since I've had her. You have a problem because I got her in a cage. And we just was out walking. I started live stream with us outside chilling. No, you're slow. I've only been to 2 places so far because I stopped to start school. Once I get my school supplies, because they send it in parts now. Hey, Dry Humpy. What the heck? Oh, Hamping. Shit, I said Dry Humpy. How you doing? But once I get all my school supplies, because I'm in online school and they send me stuff. Once I get all that, I'm hitting the road. I'm trying to get the fuck out of Florida. Yeah, no, I done had a dog since she was this little. Not that little, but little. She used to be able to fit in my hoodie pocket. She was a tiny thing. She was a few weeks old. And the crazy thing is, when I got her, she was riddled with fleas. When they gave her to me, she was playing around in the dirt and they rinsed her off with cold water on a water hose. And she's only a few weeks old, so them puppies get cold easily. So she was shivering wet, riddled with fleas. And as soon as I got her, I took her and because I had money saved up, I took her and I got her some dog food. I got her some flea treatment, a flea collar, and all the other stuff she would need as a baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm AI actually. No, I'm joking. Hey man, listen, you haven't lived until you shat in the bucket outside. Because your booty cheeks relax, so it makes the poop slide out better. You haven't lived until you pooped in a bucket. Exactly. There's a bunch of people. Y'all ain't even asking questions. I haven't traveled much areas. I only moved from one city to the next, to where I'm at now. But yeah, I'm working on I'm working on, you know, doing more things, bigger, better things. Like I said, once I get some supplies from school mail, because I'm using one of my family members' addresses, then I'm moving. I'm getting the fuck out of arcade. I'm not. I'm getting the fuck out of Florida. I'm getting the hell out of Florida. I'm actually bisexual, and my parents are cool as hell. They don't care. I'm actually bisexual. I'm not gay. No, so like 50% gay. And no, they don't care. They actually, when I was a child, kind of figured I might be. Cause I was really tomboyish back then. I still am. But they don't care. My parents are pretty progressive. Shit, even my grandmother, for her being born in the 20s, was pretty progressive person too. No, I'm from Florida, baby. Why do you have to shit in the bucket? Well, I'm not going to squat my ass out in the woods. I'm a woman. It's not very comfortable. I'm like 6 foot tall, and I'm not really in the best shape. I'm working on it. It's been a work in process. I've actually dropped down from 275 to 190. So it's a work in process. My weight loss journey is a work in progress. But I'm not taking my 6 foot ass out here to squat on the ground in a hole. I'm going to be comfortable when I take a shit. Are you a transformer? No, I'm too broke. I'm too broke to buy the machine parts. I know, right? Why are you homeless? I lost a job. I couldn't pay my rent and other bills. I lost my car, and I ended up on the streets. My parents don't have a home. My father passed away a few years ago. My mother's disabled, and she's living with family. But she can pretty much take care of herself, but she can't like work and stuff like that. She's disabled. My mother had multiple strokes, and she just back in 2024 she had open heart surgery, and she had a very rough recovery. Oh, I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. Hey, good morning, Dr. Thurman. How you doing? So yeah. Now, unfortunately, even though I was blessed with a big body, I also am asthmatic. So running around, it's not going to happen. Running around is, I'll be up here with the inhaler. And I already got no inhaler right now, but I think I'm good. As long as I don't do too much strenuous stuff, I'm good. Oh, yeah. But I want y'all to understand. If I want to, I can go live with family. I choose to be out here because it gives me a little bit more freedom. You know, it gives me freedom. I can go where I need to go. It's quiet. You hear how quiet it is. If I went to go live with some family members, they got a bunch of kids running around. And I love kids. But, you know, when I want to wind down for the day, I don't want to hear them little bitches. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Julie. Yeah, so you understand. So being out here, you know, in the woods, living out here in the tent, is quiet. It's my dog whining because she eat your food. It's breakfast time. So happy Sunday, Zero. So I like to live out here, and it's quiet. I can come and go as I please. I found a nice spot. I have to be careful to see who sees me come in and out, but whatever. I can't afford an apartment. I'm having the hardest time finding a job. And my cousin tried to put me onto a job, and they're only paying like $12 an hour. The average rent is like $2,000. I can't afford it. Hold on, let me go get the dog. Let me get the dog straight. She's only whining because I'm standing right in front of the door. Hold on. Y'all gotta realize something. She's a puppy. Puppies want attention, so they're gonna do all that whining. She's perfectly fine. She's only doing that because she can hear and see me. But what are you confused about? Talk to me. Like it's gonna rain today. Yeah. Tell me what you're confused about. I can explain it to you. I know sometimes I might have left some things out. It's okay. I'm here to answer your questions. All right. Thank you, Snowball. I appreciate you. As long as you're happy, healthy, and safe. That's all. Exactly. And that's what it's all about. I hope it don't rain. It looks like it's gonna rain today. I don't need that. I gotta still do my 10,000 steps. I do 10,000 steps a day. And I'm about to boost it up to 15,000. But yeah. But talk to me. Let me see if I can figure it out. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all coming in and liking the live. If you got questions about my homeless journey, leave it down in the comments. Shoot. I'm trying to find something in the $20 an hour or more, because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to working up to $30 an hour. You know, if I I'm trying to get one of my old jobs back. It's still open. Like, I can still go back to that job. That's if they have an opportunity. That's the problem. They don't have a lot of opportunity like they used to. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Thank you. Yeah, they probably are. Yeah, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. Sundays are like a gamble. Sometimes it'd be like a lot of people. Sometimes it don't. It's weird. But make sure y'all like the live. You know, leave me your questions. I'm trying to get to $20 an hour because that's what I'm used to. $14 ain't gonna cut it. 15, nope. Close to 20 as I get. 18, 19, 20. That's what I'm talking about. But even then, I'll probably save to be on the streets and save up. I'll be living a little better. Hey, thank you for the corgi. Oh, that's cute. Little purple vest or purple sweater. Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to Base. Let me like it. Damn, I'm trying to like it. There we go. I have no problem working. It's finding work that's the problem. We don't live in the best circumstances right now. Oh no, I have my reasons. Florida is trash. I've been in Florida my whole life. I've been I've been all the way down to Miami and even further down to Fort Lauderdale. I've been in all those places. I've been all the way up to the border of the Florida. I've been all the way in the middle of Florida. I've seen all there is to see. I'm over it. The minimum wage in Florida is supposed to be moving up to 15. That won't happen for another few months. So this job that my cousin was trying to get me to do, they talking about $12 an hour. I was like, that's nothing. Oh, I deleted Indeed. And I'll tell you why I deleted Indeed. At least where I'm at, it's a lot of spam stuff. Hey girl, hey Ebony. So the last job I applied to, they had me wanted to do a phone interview, which is whatever, right? So I schedule a time, 2:00. 1:50 comes around. I make sure to clear up my phone, make sure there's no interruptions. 1:55, okay, we 5 minutes into it. 2:00, they might be trying to wrap up the next person. 2:05, 2:05, 2:10. They never called me. Thank you for the rocket. Hey, I like that. Hell yeah, for the guitar. Hey, what's up, Spider-Man? But I've deleted Indeed. And then I want to tell you this. So for shits and giggles, I want to ask the manager of this job. You know, I'm probably not going to get it. I want to ask the manager about this job, about the $12 an hour. So I did an application, right? And I re-signed up for Indeed. I did all the paperwork, right? I did all the paperwork and on the application and sent it in. I get a call the next day from my cousin. Hey, did you do the application? And I'm like, yeah, I did the application she sent me a direct link. She's like, well, the manager can't see it. What do you mean the manager can't see it? And she's like, what did you use to apply? I said, I used Indeed because in big bold letters, it says apply on Indeed. And then they have this little tiny section that says apply directly to them. I seen the big ass Indeed thing. So I did it. I re-signed up, did all that. It's like, oh, they're having issues with Indeed, so you're going to have to apply directly to them and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I was like, Like, you know what I mean? It was frustrating. It's frustrating. That's just another sign because I already got anxiety about trying to find work. Oh, I am trying enough. I'm doing what I want to do. What do you mean? I do Uber Eats. I do content creation. I'm on the TikTok Shop Creator Program. I don't need an ass load of money right now. I'm good. That's crazy. Somebody. This is crazy how people. That's your opinion, which it really doesn't matter. I'm in school. I do Uber Eats. I'm in school. I'm trying to get a living expense check, and I'm not doing enough. Content creation. That's crazy. That's a wild take. I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough for you, I guess, because I'm doing enough for me. I've already got burnout. I done worked 20-hour days. I'm burnt the fuck out. I done worked so much. I done sacrificed so many years to a job, and I still couldn't wind up with nothing. See you later, Spider-Man. Thank you for coming in. You are wild, man. This is a wild take. You're not doing enough. Wow. That is crazy. You leaving? All right. Thank you for having a good day, okay? That's some crazy shit. You are not. I can't believe that. Yeah, that's true, Base. That's so true. I learned that a lot. I noticed that a lot. A lot of times they don't even ask questions more in depth. They just see everything for like at face value. They don't try to be asking questions and be more intricate. And it's crazy. But it's like they want everybody to be the same like them. They want them to go get a job. They want you to go get a basic ass job that barely pays. You're getting underpaid. And then they expect you to just like the job is like the magical thing that's going to get you out of homelessness. Yeah, that's true. People hating because I found a way for it to work. And not only do I do Uber and all that, I play games on my phone and make money. Surveys, like I got lots of stuff going on. It's because people don't understand that we live in 2026, and there's so many different ways to make money. It's crazy. There's so many ways you can be on your phone making money. You don't have to work a 9 to 5 if you don't want to. But you gotta be on it. You know, you might have to. A lot of times people get so comfortable at these jobs that they're not willing to make sacrifices for their mental health, and that's why people end up sick and shit. It kind of feels that way, like you're hating on it. See, look at that. And yeah, I know about Prize Play. It's good stuff. Have you ever checked? Are you able to get Gravypass? Check out. I have links in my description of games that I play. They're like my top earners. And there's this thing called Gravypass. I'm playing a game right now that I can make up to $1,800 on. $1,800. Now it takes a while, but I'm just saying. Lock in. Maybe I need to explain more in depth. I don't know. But I answer. See, the way I answer questions is not to give like this long, drawn out story. I try to give. I think that what's the problem is I don't be doing all that long, drawn out monologuing stories. I just be like, when somebody asks me a question, I'll be like, this happened, and now I'm in this situation. And some people need more in-depth answers to really fully understand what I'm going through. But I just been repeating myself for the last few years about my journey, so I'm kind of tired of doing that. You know, so because somebody got mad at me earlier in the live stream, talking about they was going to help me out, but they got pissed off because I literally directly answered their question, like, I need more information. And I'm like, what information do you need? And they're like, just forget about it. I was like, you weren't trying to help. You're not a very helpful person. because they were like, I want to help you. I need some more information. I was like, what information do you need? I was asking like, what do you need? Because I can't. It's only so much I can give you. I'm not gonna give you my exact location or some shit like that. Yeah, Gravypass is good too. So I'm playing. I play one game at a time because sometimes it's a grind to be playing them too many games at once. I know some people that do that, but I'd rather just play one game at a time because there ain't no rush. Even if I don't make some deadlines, I'm still guaranteed 1,000 out of the 1,800. So I'm really playing for the $1,000. Oh, exactly. I'm out here working out. I'm trying to get in shape. Because when I leave homeless, I'm taking my time. Because when I leave homelessness, I'm not trying to come back to this shit. It's not like I'm having a bad time, but I'm not having a great time either. I make it look like I'm chilling, but there's some aspects of it I hate. Like when it gets the dead of summer and I'm sweating my whole life away. You know? But see, the thing is, I'm trying to just save up and get a van and live out of my van and travel around. I'm not even trying to get no apartment or nothing like that. Oh shit, I had to think. I'm trying to set up my camera and she was doing the most. That's good. You picture the tent? JKO. Right, exactly. Making your own lemonade is just as important. And I think that the thing is, there's such a hive mind when it comes to being an adult in this type of society. Like everybody thinks at a certain age you should be doing this, and at a certain age you should be doing that. And it's really life is what you make it. Y'all gotta realize, like, I feel like I've been awakened because, like, you should be able to do what you want and take the necessary steps that's gonna benefit you. Because if you got a strong feeling like the shit doesn't align with what you want to do, you should be able to just go and try to figure something else out. But people want you to. What the problem is when you think outside the box, people just won't get it. It's not that bad. Living in a tent is not that bad, especially if you find a good spot. Listen, the problem is you're too into the matrix. So I wouldn't expect you to understand. You too dug in, just like Morpheus says. There's some people so dependent on the system that they'll fight to defend it. Being outside, living outside, is more natural, anyways. It's our most natural way to live. But the society that's now been established looks down on people that live outside of the matrix, so to speak. And so now, it makes you feel like, oh, they're a loser or they're this or that because they want to live in a tent. I never said I like this lifestyle, but I prefer it to get myself together and take my time to get everything together, because I'm not going to try to come back to this life unless I want to do some really cheap traveling, Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I can't expect people that are so close-minded to understand what I'm talking about. Some people are just close-minded. They can't see anyway but what's normal to them, and Exactly. Some people get it, some people don't. I don't expect you to get it, but you really gotta break that. You gotta be at least a little bit more understanding of why some people live like this. I'm taking my time, and when I get out of this situation, that'll be the end of it. That may be the end of it, but thank you. I appreciate that. But life is crazy. I literally be on Reddit all the time, and people go homeless almost instantaneously. I just seen somebody put up there as a title, "I've just become homeless out of nowhere." Like, it's bad out here for some people. It's not all. Everybody's story is not cut and dry. Like, oh, they made a bad decision, or they're on drugs, or they're mentally ill, or things like that. It could be something that's a matter of you living with some shitty parents, and they just want to kick you out. Yeah, but it's the hive mind thing. Some people just can't see past that. I got family like that. I got family like that right now. They want me to get jobs and like it's supposed to help. But the thing is, none of these people, none of my family realize that if I'm working and I don't have no one to take care of my dog, and I'm leaving my dog behind for hours, that seems like more of neglect than me being at a 9 to 5. Like I said, I'm not afraid to work. My first few months of homelessness, minus the hurricanes, because I had to wait till after the hurricanes. I was trying to figure it out. I'm not saying that job doesn't, but my circumstances are a bit unique. I'm never going to say, I'm not trying to say that jobs are bad, but I don't have anyone to watch my dog. I got stuff out here, but which I'll take with me and lock it away in a storage. Hey, don't come in here with the negativity. If you're not going to be chill, you need to go find somewhere else to be. But this is not that kind of life. I don't deal with little kids with the silly shit. Ask questions and don't be with all that swearing and stuff. The fuck you don't. But anyways, yeah, it's a lot. And then it's about to be summertime, so it's going to be really hot. So I got other ways to make money, so I'm not worried about working a 9 to 5. I keep reiterating, you can make money without having to work a 9 to 5. Just people don't want to put in the work. They rather want the security of clocking in and out and wasting hours and hours of their day. Me and my dog are just, what's funny? I get free shit for my dog. I got free vitamins. I get free food. So my dog, she's straight. I don't remember the last time I paid for food for her, because I know how to go. There's plenty of charities. What are you talking about? I make money different ways. The point I was trying to make that you walked in on was I make money different ways rather than working a 9 to 5, so I can have a free schedule to make sure that my dog is okay. I might work a few hours a day, but not so long that my dog goes neglected all day, like working an 8-hour job or a job that requires me to be there 10 hours or something. It's bad, Actually, I'm not wasting time, video gamer. Quit being a hater. I'm monetized on YouTube. I'm sitting up here making money while you're hating right now. So what you gotta say about that? You think I would be on? You think I'd be on live stream for free? No, that would be a waste of time. I'm monetized, baby. I make money doing this. So yeah, you can go take that silly shit somewhere else. Yeah, it's always like that, Julie. On the weekends it'd be like the worst, but I'm with the bullshit today. But it doesn't bother me. I know it may seem like it does. It doesn't. I'd be laughing at these people. I'm just here for the engagement, because people always got to have somebody to hate. That's the problem. I got laid off from a job. If you keep up with the news and stuff, it's been a lot of mass layoffs at different companies. Me and the several thousands of others are part of that. And exactly, like the thing is, I'm not trying to even gatekeep it. Yeah, I'm trying to show people how to make money, and I'm getting all this hate. I try to tell people how I make money as a homeless person, where I don't have to work 9 to 5, and people still like, get a job. I'm like, bitch, I make money. I mean, it's not a life-changing amount, but shit. Thank you, Luna. Laid off for stealing? No, baby. I used to work at a prison. I was a corrections officer, or also known as a prison guard. Do you think you can get a job like that stealing? Think before you speak. You're only saying that because I'm black. That's the sad part. So you got to be racist troll on here. That's crazy. Yeah, thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Welcome to my homeless journey, everyone. I know. It's just some silly. It's definitely silly. Well, why would you say that I steal? What other reason? Do you think I'm stupid? Because you are. Because racist people are, it's proven fact, racist people are hella dumb. Because why would you bring up stealing? Come on, answer the question, or just leave, because you know you can't come up with nothing. Yes, you have to be, exactly. You have to have a clean record. So if I ever was stealing, and you know they're gonna be looking at me because I'm a black woman, my ass would have been caught, and I wouldn't be able to get a job at working as a prison guard because you can't have a record. I know. I got that mama look. You know, I'd be like, that mom look like bitch. Exactly. Vibrate higher, baby. Higher and higher. That's crazy. What truth is that? You just walked into my live stream. Bro, get off of Google. Just so you know, when I was in school and we was just starting out using the internet instead of using the library to find information, you know what we learned? Was the first lesson we learned that just because it's on Google or any other website doesn't mean it's true. Okay, so stop being chronically online and go touch grass with all that 80% of the crime shit. You can get a job while being homeless, but that was before I was homeless. I'm saying that, do I have any kids? Hell no. No. I got a fur baby. I got a dog. But no children. Oh no, I would lose my mind out here if I had kids. I never even had kids anyways. Am I from Barbados? No. Yeah, I'm 6 foot tall. Shit, I got her. Hey, but yeah, hell no, I had no kids. No, yeah, that shit fucked me up. This is before I was homeless. I was working in the prison. I was just saying that there's some jackass coming here. As you can see, they left because I called them on their bullshit. They ain't even in the comments no more. Because they motherfuckers be coming on here thinking because I'm homeless and dumb. And then when they realize I could be toe to toe with them, they leave because they be looking fucking stupid at the end. I am a music producer. I was an officer. I'm always going to be a music producer. Exactly. You can't trust Google. But that's one of the first lessons we learned when we started doing research papers and then we started using the internet. They say just because it's on the internet don't mean it's true. Make sure that you actually go into legit sites. And they would give us a list. I mean, shit happens, you know. I lost a job. It's been hard to get another one. Have you not seen the job market lately? Like, it might be, I guess it depends on where you're at. I'm in Florida and I'm in a college town. So I'm competing with college age kids. You know, it's hard. They're going to look past my 35 plus ass because they probably be like, oh, they probably may be difficult to work with and all that. And they're going to get the young folks mostly because, you know, college kids are broke. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a WNBA. Unfortunately, I have asthma, so I can't be doing all that running around. Even if I had like treatments, it just wouldn't be worth it. The only thing that I'll probably be able to do, and that still be a lot, is probably do like sprinting. Like I like to do sprinting because it's short, but at the same time, the training would probably kill me. I'm actually trying to travel the United States. If y'all follow along my journey, right now I'm in school. I'm in college, and I'm actually waiting for some packages to come through the college. They got this whole program where they give you a laptop and everything like that. So once I get all the stuff for school, I'm actually trying to plan out being traveling around with me, my dog and stuff. So yeah, sometimes it'd be like that BS stuff. It's a bit annoying. I mean, if you Look at credible sources. There's been hundreds of thousands of layoffs. There used to be a job before the one I got laid off on. There used to be a job that I worked at. It was a UPS. I'll tell you about that. UPS. It was temporary work. And they're now laying off hundreds of jobs and they're buying out their drivers. It's bad. Mullen leave? Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to get out of here. I'm working on it. I gotta siphon through all the like fucking weirdos because there's people that want to invite me to their house, and I'm just like, trafficking is a thing, and I'm pretty sure I almost got trafficked at one time. This guy pulled up. This was when I was homeless in another city. So this guy pulls up. Mind you, I'm on the way to the. He's going the opposite direction of me out of the parking lot. I'm going to the store, and it was so weird. This interaction was weird. So he's a big ass black truck, right? It's a white dude. And he was like, hey, I'm looking for a barbershop, which was like, I was already like, and he's like, do you know where it is? I'm trying to find it. Mind you, he never said the name of the barbershop. He's like, they said it's a barbershop around here. Do you know where it's at? It's very general inquiry. Didn't never say a name. You got to be paying attention out here, people. Motherfuckers will try to get you. So I was like, I knew the area a little bit. So I was like, well, I know there's one down the road. If you make a right out of here, blah, blah, blah. He said, okay, thanks. Hey, say what? You need a ride? Bitch, I was going the opposite direction of him. He was coming out of the park about to turn onto the main road. I'm going to the store. What do you think? Do you think I need a ride? Bitch, I'm going to the store right here. He's like, oh, okay. You see how he was real easy to go about his business. Fucking weird ass. Almost 10 years. Oh, shit. Oh. Damn. It sure ain't making it easier. And that's the craziest part. These haters would come out of nowhere. The haters will come out of nowhere and they see this because the problem is they see homelessness, but they don't see it the way they envision. That's another problem, Julie. They see someone doing well. I'm in school and all this stuff going on, and they be like, "Oh, you're not homeless, or you need to do better." Blah blah blah. But if I was a crack whore and I was out here drinking and snorting and putting crack dust up my ass while doing a live stream begging for money, then they'll have something to talk about. If I was cracked out or on meth, got the meth teeth, but you see my teeth are clean, just crooked. If I was out here with cracked out teeth and, messing around and being crazy and begging for money for more drugs, then people really have something to say. But they see me living a positive life and they be like, oh, you need to do better. And I was like, what the fuck do you want me to do? And then you got the weirdos talking about selling my body. Bitch, this pussy is a temple. I'm not selling shit. What? I'm definitely afraid of STDs. There's no way. I used to, like the earlier times, sex trafficking in 2026 is not a thing. Are you sure? You sure about that? You sure about that, buddy? How do you know that? Just because you don't see it happening doesn't mean it's not a real thing. That's like saying, oh, that's almost cool as saying I don't see air, but I don't believe it. I don't believe in air, even though you breathe it in. You don't see it. You can feel it. That's crazy. Hey, what's up, Herbert? Yeah, it's crazy too. The real whatever your name is, you're kind of slow. because that statement doesn't even make sense. P Diddy, back in the 90s, even I knew as a child that P Diddy was on some weird shit because they've been talking about that shit since the 90s. You know, he wasn't super big. You know, he was popular. You know, but you know, he was just, even then he was just still building a rapport, and they already was talking about him then, about his weird shit. It's not nothing to do about Rich. He's a disgusting piece of shit. Just because you act like you hang out with P Diddy, a lot of these rich dudes are nasty as fuck. They do the most nasty, heinous, gross things. And you know what's funny? I know this is gonna seem random, but follow me. In Michael Jackson's autobiography, he talks a little bit about this, not in great detail, but he says that a lot of people use sex as a power thing instead of using it to be, you know, being with a lover. He's hinted at stuff like Diddy is doing, because to somebody like that, that's a power move, to be a dominant and sexually dominant over someone. Oh, I gotta look that up, Herbert. Thank you, Herbert. It's called a umbundsment. Okay. No, somebody in here talking about Diddy's been hating on because he's rich, and people be hating on rich people. No. They've been talking about his weird shit since the 90s, baby. They've been talking about exactly. And I can tell you, there's one story that always stuck with me with an artist. Okay, so a long time ago, I had some weave in my hair, and I took a picture and I posted it online, and I had this symbol, you know, that's supposed to be like an Illuminati symbol, right? I had this guy write me and tell me this story that I will never forget. So he was supposed to be an artist, upcoming artist, right? You know, he didn't give me names because, you know, it was pretty fucked up. So he said when he was about to sign a record deal, they told him up front that before they released the album out, that they're going to take his finished album and they were going to put it in a circle of a group of people, and they were going to pray evil spirits onto that album, to attach to that album. It's a lot deeper than you think. Now, this guy was really specific about the not like the rituals itself, but it was just too, you know, it was just too like crazy, but not too crazy of a story. You know what I mean? And he was just saying that be careful about using symbols like this or covering up your eye, because that's like a sign of the Illuminati. But I never heard from that guy again. But he would say like there was like a ritual they were going to do to put evil spirits on it. So I kind of, you know, it makes sense. You know, the music industry is kind of crazy. Yeah, that guy's very twisted. Yeah, he got shot at for the purpose of. Yeah, just because he was charged for that doesn't mean he didn't do other things. It's called having a good lawyer. It's called having a good lawyer, you know. That's why they pay. That's why these famous people have lawyers on retainer, because they're supposed to be good at their job to get them out of certain situations. Just because he didn't get charged with it doesn't mean he didn't do it. Okay? And the crazy thing is, there's video of him beating a woman up in the elevator. It's supposed to be somebody famous. I forgot. Everybody know what I'm talking about? So you're up here defending this guy, and he's really done heinous shit, and some of it's been videotaped. And then he paid off people to, I guess, to get rid of the tape or take the tape from them, but it still got out anyways. Yeah, it works mainly for those that got the, you know, the coin. Not all the time. Like, you do something absolutely heinous, yeah, your ass is most likely going in, but going underneath the jail. But yeah, if you got money, exactly, innocent until proven guilty. Bro, you retarded. Sorry, I almost said the R word. You slow. I almost call him a Riri. You made me go back to some old words. You slow. Oh, that's good for you. But the people, listen, I'm 30 something years old, and I'm here to tell you, Diddy been doing this shit. It doesn't matter about like I said, once again, it doesn't matter what he's charged to it. Those are just charges, whatever. He's still doing the shit that they said he wasn't. Okay? Why is people always mysteriously dying when it's time to go against him? You ever think of that? It's not about rumors. The thing is that so many people are talking about it. When does it leave the rumor area? Because if the same people are not the same people, but multiple people telling the same story, how much of a rumor is it? What's that? What'd you say, Goodman? The Bible says, "The poor you will." Are you trying to say the meek shall inherit the earth? Is that what you're saying? But I'm just saying, there's been multiple people saying all this weird stuff. There's been a lot of people talking about over the years about his weird ass parties and stuff like that. You just want to believe what you want to believe. You just want to believe, and you're more of a linear thinker. You just want to believe, okay, he was charged with this. This is what he did. When there's way more going on. The truth lies with the burden people. I guess so. But I believe it. Because people been talking about that before all this AI shit. People have been talking about this weird dude being weird as fuck. So I'm gonna go with what I've been hearing all these years. He did it. And that's all there is to that. He did it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That dude did it. Whatever the fuck they said he did it. Regardless of all that. Exactly. Exactly. And people see that and be like, oh, I still don't think he was heinous. It's like he literally was dragging a woman he was wearing a towel at waist down, and he's out here dragging a woman on camera in a hotel. But he didn't do it because the charges. Okay. This is the point. There's a point when critical thinking needs to take over. Some of y'all just want to believe whatever they want to push out to you. This is when you see something like that, you gotta start using your critical thinking skills. Because why would he do that? It couldn't have been. They weren't clearly having a great. The lady really wasn't having a great time. It was trying to get away from him. But the charges. It doesn't matter who she was. Why was she running away from him? He clearly was doing something to her that she didn't want done. And probably has been doing stuff to her. Critical thinking. Ja Rule, is he still alive? Shit. I haven't heard that name in a while. Okay. So you think it's justified that he abuses women because they're hoodlums too? Are you just trying to say ghetto or whatever? Oh my God, this dude here. I don't know what you're talking about. Who the hell uses the word hoodlum? That's the whitest word I think I've ever seen. Hoodlum. They hoodlums. They're cretins. Yeah, I'm kind of. We had fun though. Thank you for the engagement. I really just be egging these people on. I really don't give a shit. There you go. Bye. See you later. What's wrong? What's wrong with living in a tent? Being out in nature is natural. It's unnatural for us to be in buildings, just so you know. It's unnatural to be stressed out, working all these crazy hours. It's unnatural to not be getting enough sleep. It's unnatural to be inside these buildings all day, not getting enough sun, not getting enough fresh air and natural exercise. That shit is unnatural. Living in a tent is the best thing for you, for anybody. Exactly, Herbert. That part. If they still out here deleting people, they still deleted them. Yeah, that's true. But that's how it works. People thrive on negativity. You need to stop worrying about people you'll never meet and focus on your life. I am focused on my life. This is a part of my life. Thank you, Boo. Let's see. The twin whalers being racist. How am I being racist? That's literally impossible. My backyard boutique is a hoodlum thug. Contributing to society is bad. Got it. Yes, it is bad. I'm glad you get it. Thank you for agreeing with me, Pat. Okay, I thought I got rid of you. Let me give you some more time. Because you're clearly a child. Alright, baby girl, your channel is trending. Have a great day, pretty though. Thank you, Dexter. That's true, Goodman. That's true. Some people need that. Bozo, look at her. I never even said anything rude to this guy or cussed him out. But that's how you know somebody's got low intelligence, because they go to cussing you out and stuff like that. Because they're too slow to come up with actual intelligent rebuttal. So they go to swearing and calling people crazy. I'm over here chilling. I'm literally, like, they think they rage baited me, and I just rage baited them. That's the funny part about it. They don't even realize they're being rage baited because they think they're rage baiting me. You're not. These dudes ain't smart enough to go against me. And see how they're mad they get? I ain't cussed dude out or nothing. Yeah. And that's why Pat, you'll always be a miserable human being, because you're going to be a slave to the system. And by the time you realize what I'm saying is true, it's going to be too late. You're going to be old and dusty in a nursing home, never really experiencing the most out of life, because you decided to be a part of the system because it's comfortable. You want to be in the comfort zone. And that's okay. Everybody got to live their basic life. Now, I'm built to live a larger than life, extraordinary life. That's what I'm built for. And that's what I'm building. But go live your little simple shit in your little house that you think you're doing all great in. Okay? What's wrong with that? You know, it's funny. You say shower time, but here's the thing. Would you rather be dirty? Is that what you're saying? Because then that'll feed into your perception of homeless people, right? You want me to go roll around in the dirt? At least I'm trying to keep myself clean. Yeah, the AI shit is horrible. I'm guilty of using it, but you know, it is what it is. Yes, funny story. I had a homeless guy trying to invite me back to his homeless house. I mean, to his abandoned house. Well, it's a homeless house, but yeah. That shit was funny. I was like, absolutely not. No, actually, I'm playing with y'all. Y'all don't realize how smart I am. You think it's called acting. You think I'm mad, and I'm not. Thank you for the engagement. Every time you comment more and more, you push my YouTube channel. So you're the one that needs to calm down, because you're acting like a whiny baby. You're the one out there cussing at me, and I'm just up here laughing at you. Thank you for the engagement. You're not as smart as you think you are. You gotta remember something. Women are a little bit smarter than men. Yeah, I make beats. Check out my if you put @keorabeatz, you can find me on YouTube here. I'm on Spotify. I got streaming music on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, YouTube Music. You can use my music in Instagram Reels and TikTok sounds. Exactly. Home is where the heart is. Thank you, Coast Rider. And I'll be getting a MacBook by the end of this month. While y'all out there hating on my homeless journey, I'm gonna have a brand new MacBook, and I'll be making music again. So, while y'all out there thinking you're tricking anybody, You think you're playing me, you're playing yourself. Where they say that at? You're just playing yourself. Where you gonna charge it? I got a whole power station. Oh, you never seen my power station. Hold on. I got you. This is how I got my fan on right now. Look. I got my fan on. I'm charging my phone too. Let me show you. You like me? Thank you. Follow the journey, baby. It's all about love and light over here. This is a homeless journey unlike any other. Make sure you follow along. I like fucking with the trolls. It's funny. They think I'm getting mad. I'm really acting on them. Thank y'all for the engagement. Thank y'all. Oops. Okay, my thing got shut off. Here's my power station. I kind of dropped it. That's okay. It's rugged. So this is how I'm charging. 11 watts going out. I got my fan on, and I got my See, the problem with the problem with Pat is he or she can't think of anything new. So they always resort to like the very basic assumptions of homelessness. Not a single point in time did I ask for money on this live stream. I already tell people, if you want to send me money, that's fine. If not, I have ways to make money. It's not that big of a deal. But you got people like that thinking I'm begging. I haven't said a single thing. Now, people ask me for my cash out when they catch a vibe. So I always put it up there. Somebody just cashed at me right now. Thank you. Thank you for that person. Hey, chasing, what's up? Chasing fireflies, what's up? Speaking of fireflies, I seen one last night. You keep showing up, bro. Oh, thank you, Joker. I appreciate it. Because you keep talking. Happy Sunday to you. I seem to get a lot of haters today, so I'm around chilling. But if y'all want to help me out, that's fine. Like I said, it's not a begging channel. Unlike Pat that thinks that every homeless person out here begging. He says leave me alone, but he keeps showing up. Yeah, haters gonna hate. They can't compute why somebody's doing so well while homeless. You know, I ain't doing great, but I'm not doing horrible. Get in touch with me. And how do you expect me to do that? Send me an email or something. Shoot me an email. Let's see here. What's up? Hey there. What's good? So anyways, anybody got any questions that's actually relevant to my story that doesn't involve assuming things about me like Pat likes to do? See here, 10 blunts deep, begs, but now do y'all even know what begging is? This is why education is important. This is why reading comprehension is important. This is why they need to bring back Hooked on Phonics, and they need to get rid of No Child Left Behind, because some of y'all people are dumb as shit. I literally said, if y'all want to send me money, that's fine. If y'all don't, that's okay. How is that begging? How is that begging? If I literally just said it's okay. Begging means I'm wanting people to send me money no matter what. Begging with me constantly asking for it. Please, please, please. This is a free channel. If you want to give me money, that's fine. If you don't, that's okay. None of that is begging. Julie, I love you. You're the best. Julie has a lot more personality than you got, Pat. That's for damn sure. Oh, thank you, Chase. Look at this. Look at 10 blunts. That's why the dude's slow. He's too high to understand what's going on. You don't know me, but you're saying I'm begging. Now the shoe's on the other foot. Now you can't handle it. Ironic, isn't it? You don't like that? Then just stop judging. You're literally homeless. You're like literally homeless. That's what it sounds like when you're saying it. You're like literally homeless. Hey, good morning, girly. How you doing? Shout out to one of my channel members. If y'all want to support the channel month by month, check out my channel's membership. It's $4.99 a month, and you get exclusive videos. You get priority access to a lot of stuff that I don't post to the public. So make sure y'all check that out. Shout out to Girly. She's been a member for a few months, and she's totally awesome. As you can see, she got the gold star because she's been, well, every month the color changes. I think she's been a member for like 3 months now. To live in, maybe I understand. Are you gonna say anything else versus today? No, are you gonna say anything else versus today? You just farted. Be careful now, because when you get my age, you can't trust a fart. We need a dog cam. But she's asleep right now. We could get rich together. I'd rather get rich on my own. Be real with you. That way I can walk around my mansion with my booty cheeks out. You know, and sit on a couch with $100 bills bare-assed. I'd rather just be rich by myself. But thank y'all for the love. What's up, Bikes? L Bikes and by Lou Gill. I'm just saying, I think I enjoy being rich if I was just by myself, because, you know, I could be like, I could be playing Shaka Khan, I'm every woman, throwing $100 bills everywhere with my titties out. I'm every woman. I'm every woman. Hey, Tim Blood, so can you stop being a hater for like 5 minutes? Damn, you don't know me. You don't know what I got going on. No, you didn't. She didn't ruin the vibe. You did. You keep continuously ruining the vibe. So I'm gonna put you in timeout for a little while. There you go. Go to timeout. I'm tired of seeing your name. Anybody else want to be a hater, get timed out, let me know. Hey, girl. I'm every woman. Just my titties flapping around everywhere. But yeah. All right, and I'm tired of you, so you can go in timeout. There you go. Toodaloo. They forget that this is my channel. When I get tired of somebody, I can just time them out. They forget that. They want to talk all this shit like I won't block them or time them out. Hey, Kiora, can you stop like being homeless for like 5 minutes? I wish I could just turn around and be in the house and turn right back around and be like, oh shit, I'm still legit. Oh, thank you, Julie. I appreciate it. I'm about to go. This is the longest I've been on live stream in a while. The longer I stay on, the more haters start showing up. That's crazy. I hope you're following along with the journey, and I hope to see you soon. I do 2 live streams a day, so I'll be on tonight if you got time. I'm usually on at 8 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock tonight. Hey, what's up? What's up? Shout out, Pat. What's up? So if you want to come back on, if you want to hang out with me tonight, yeah, that's when I'm live streaming. I do 2 live streams every day unless I got like internet problems. Thank you, Zero. Who cares? Cares about what? What are you talking about? None of y'all have context behind what y'all say. Oh, thank you, 66. Rest in peace, Pat. Oh, this must be Pat 2.0. Look, this got to be a child. Look at this. Oh my God, it's Pat. It's Pat. He's got another channel. You fucking loser. Who the fuck has multiple channels? Go get a life. Go touch grass. You're chronically online. This bitch here, he's got another channel. No, that's the same guy. I just timed out Pat. That's the same Pat bullshit. I'm going to ruin this channel. No, you're not. Bye. See you later. Your mama. This is the same one. Talk about, you go, how you going to ruin the channel? My channel's older than yours. I better guarantee it. I should have looked to see what. Let me see if I can look. I like TV. They just started this channel 3 years ago. 60 subscribers. It has to be. Yeah, I timed him out. Fucking loser. I got 30 channels and I'm gonna troll. Thank you for coming in. I know, right? It's funny that he want to talk all this shit, but why you so obsessed with me? Everybody know. Like, go find someone else to be, weirdo. Maybe I gave him too much attention. Oh well. Pat is a dumbass, man. Yeah, he probably was a bot. Yeah. Let's see if he comes back. Now I won't be surprised if another channel comes up, because this dude seems to can't let me go. They always be low key hating, but talk about I'm not a hater, but you got like 12 channels to come back when you're they got 12 channels to come back when they get blocked from talking shit. It's like, you're not, that ain't weird at all, is it? Oh! Have you farted? I did earlier this morning. I got kind of scared because I've been eating a lot of fiber, but turns out I'm good. Actually, thank you for reminding me. I need to take my fiber pills. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for following the journey. I appreciate that. Are you doing okay today? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Can't complain. Why are you so... Okay, guys. I just got a CashApp for $12, right? And the message said to unblock, please text me or unblock me from your channel. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? Didn't leave their username so I could remember. And I'm just like, I'm like, we are weird. So I don't even know who that was. I don't know who that was. They sent me their number with the cash out, you know, because you write notes now. And they said to, the bot is back? Where you at? I don't see them. Are they in the chat? Oh, I got all messages. Oh, God. Okay, I got it. I had my chat was marked as top messages, and it doesn't show all the messages. It's kind of stupid. I don't even know why YouTube has that feature. No, that's who sent it. Oh, Pat. I don't think Pat sent that. Pat gives broke boy syndrome. I don't think he sent that. He ain't got no money. Pat's broke. That dude is as broke-minded as it gets. Damn, it's hot. Hey, what's up, RV House? How you doing? Welcome to the homeless stream, where we do everything to make money besides selling our ass cheeks. Yeah, Pat is broke. Pat's the one Pat begging for attention. That's how broke he is. Oh God, I think they came back as someone else. Oh my God, this dude needs to get a fucking life, bro. This dude needs to get a life. Exactly. Thank you. No, I'm homeless, so that's the birds outside my tent. It's quite peaceful, really. Cookie. Cookie. I have a dog, but not a. That's funny. I know. Isn't it peaceful? Oh God. Boy has a job at the house. Oh gosh. Apparently it's a big house. I was like, okay, loser. Man, this dude is sucky, man. And here they go again. The funny thing is they don't try to blend in for a few minutes. They go straight to the insults. They don't. This dude is so low life, bro. Did you get my Instagram for later? I didn't get any Instagram. Hold on, but that don't mean it's not there. Thank you, AppTunes. I'm trying to get better. What's your Instagram? Cause you can follow me. That's my Instagram as well. At keorabeatz. That's like you can find me anywhere. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You just put in at keorabeatz. You'll probably find me everywhere. I got a Twitter too, but I'm never on Twitter. No, the Earth isn't flat. All right, so this ain't the 1500s anymore. We have. What's up? No more emissions. Oh God, it's Pat again, bro. This dude's a fucking loser, bro. I know they're a loser because they keep trying to talk to you. You used to seeing me? Okay. Kind of stalkerish, but okay. I just messing with you. It is a little stalkery, okay? So I'm just gonna be a little bit, you know. I know. When it all said and done, there's bigger fish to fry, you know. What's up? I was just messing with you, 6. Next thing you know, six is gonna be. Next thing you know, this 6 is gonna be sniffing my feet. So the update on that is because I haven't seen her in a while, right? Then I think like a month ago, there was a big ass U-Haul in front of her trailer. Mind you, this is a trailer. She lives in a trailer. The trailer's like 80 grand. I looked it up. I can see her house on the thing, on like Zillow. So she looked like she done moved out. I think they about to sell it because I seen people putting new appliances in. I don't know for sure, but we shall see if the saga continues with this bitch ass Karen. Mind you, all her other neighbors around me that see me go in and out of the woods don't care. They look at me, they might wave, or they'll just be like, okay, whatever. They'll be on their phone. They'll be on their phone, And they'll look and see me coming out the woods, and then they'll just be like back on their phone. They don't give a shit. She's the only one out of the. It's like 7 houses, and then her, or like 8 in total with her. So it's like you really gotta get a life. I know I outlasted her. Celebrate! I know I outlasted this dumb bitch. All right. Hey Pat, I'm gonna need you to get a life. I can do this all day, cause I have clearly. Oh shit! Oh no! I did the wrong person. Hold on, Joker. Don't go anywhere. I can fix this. Oh fuck! Joker, don't go anywhere. I accidentally timed you out. There you go. I put a 10-second timer. You'll be back in 10 seconds. There we go. That's okay. I can bring them back. But you gotta go. So toodaloo. Hey Patrick, how you doing? Hey Julie. All right, Joker, you should be back any moment if you haven't left. But I wasn't trying to get you. I was trying to get the fucking other Pat. Not you, Patrick. You, Patrick, you're fine. There's another Pat in here. They got about 12 channels, and they're just constantly harassing me. But I'm the dumb one. I accidentally timed you out, but I could change it to 10 seconds because it was like for like 30 minutes or something. But I could change it in 10 seconds. That's why you're still here. I'm glad I didn't. Well, I could unblock you too on the live stream as well. So. So, I'm about to go finish a project for school, guys. I've been on for like this is a long time since I've been on for 2 hours, but we had fun today. We had a lot of fun today, regardless of the haters. I met some new people. Make sure y'all follow along the journey. But I gotta go finish a paper for school and get turned in. It's due at midnight, so I'm gonna go do that. It shouldn't take me too long, so I'll be wrap that up and then get ready for the week 3 out of 4. I can't believe we're almost done with this class. Yeah. Thank you for coming in. You're a whole vibe, so I'm glad you came in and hang out with me and met you today, and I met you today. This is pineapple chunks. Shout out to Pat, you fucking bum. But thank you. So far, I'm maintaining an A in the class, a high A, so A+, I guess. So we're gonna keep it rolling. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you. I'll see you next time. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love and support. Thank you. It was nice meeting you too. It's nice meeting all of y'all new people too. It's always nice meeting new people and some of my people that have been here a while. It's good to see some of y'all. She drinks about a 10 too? Yes, nice. That's right. Why is this person? That's Pat again, guys. This dude really gotta get a life. Not you, Patrick. The other. We're gonna call him Dark Patrick because this motherfucker has got like 30 channels. All right, see you later. Good to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. All right, see y'all later. Peace.